Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel, and it is time for my Project Use It Up update. It was a 10-pan roulette, so my items were picked at random, and I'll just go down the list, let you know what the product was supposed to be, like what makeup item the roulette was. I'll just go ahead and get into it. Number one was a multi-use item, and I chose my Ofra highlighter. And I'm kind of having mixed feelings about this project at this point in time because there are some things that I want to keep now instead of using up. So I'm just kind of in a weird state with this project. Anyways, I picked the Ofra blush strips illuminating little compact here. I figured I could kind of use the eyeshadows as, or I could use the strips as eyeshadows also along with being a highlight, but I don't really like the shades as eyeshadows. These two on the side, they work pretty well, but they're sheer. They're supposed to be a highlighter, so it's hard to kind of build them up. And I have a lot of shadows that are like these colors anyways, and I've just been using those instead. I don't know, I just have a mix, but as you can see, I'm hoping you guys can see really well on the screen, there is a nice dip going right there in the center because that's kind of where I focus my brush is I kind of swirl in the center, tap off, and I use the white and the pink as a highlight. So hopefully I'll be able to hit pan on this by the end of the year. That's really my goal, not to completely use it up, but to definitely have pan on it. And then I'll probably baby it because I do really, really like this product. I thought it was kind of a product that I was like meh about, but after I've used it so consistently, I really do like it. And I don't think I'll put highlighters in a pan again because it sucks having to use the same highlighter all the time. So there's product number one's progress, not anything you can really physically see at the moment other than the dip going, which will probably be a dip for the rest of the year until hopefully down to the end I finally see pan. The next product was a eye product, and I chose an e.l.f. eyeshadow duo. This is in the color Butter Pecan. I really like this, and I have hit pan, and I don't think I had hit pan when I did my original update on this like a month ago, but then my computer decided to act crazy. But I do have pan in both of the shadows right now. This one was kind of a surprise. It was just this big dip, and then it finally, like I saw a little, and now it's just like expanding over and over again, which is really, really nice. I kind of use this all over the lid area. And then the reason I was able to hit pan on this brown color is because when I played with my makeup at night and I don't know, I would dip my like angled brush in there and use it as a brow powder. It's not a good brow powder at all. It's like, it's a good brown. It's a good match. You can still see the gold on my finger. It's a good match, but it's like this satin type sheen to it. So it doesn't work that great in brows. It did for like me just playing with makeup and needing a darker brow, but I'm glad I have the pan there now. I don't think I'm gonna use it on brows anymore. I have been sticking a blending brush in there for whenever I'm doing my crease and twirling it so that it kind of is just making this pan bigger and bigger, which I really like. So I will have this used up before the end of the year. That is my goal for that one. And next we had a powder product, and I chose my Shine Free powder by Maybelline. This is, it's all turned so weird. So I marked it on the side originally and just kind of kept marking it, but I finally took the time to draw lines. So the top one is where I was at the very beginning. The one right here is from the last update, which was like, I want to say a month and a half ago. And then this bottom line is where I am right now. So the first update, there was a lot of time for progress, and then this bottom one is because it's only been a little bit of time. I definitely will be able to use this up, and I'm sure it'll drop more now that I'm out of the bigger section. So I just want to use this up, get it out of my collection, and move on to my other powders. I feel like loose powders are kind of a hassle if you really like it and want to take it places with you. So I'd rather just use a pressed form. I will have that used up soon, long before the end of the year, hopefully. Next was a perfume. It was supposed to be your favorite perfume, but I don't really have a favorite. I chose Curve because Curve is one of my favorites. It's like right up there with CK1. These just remind me so much of middle school and high school, and it's just one of those scents. I started here. I used a silver Sharpie for whatever reason. And I was here on the last update and now it's completely gone, so I can toss this bottle. Will I repurchase? Probably not. Perfume is one of those things that I kind of leave it up to my husband to buy for me, but he knows this is one of my favorites and he knows it's gone. And we've got Mother's Day coming up, our anniversary, so I'm sure I'll end up with another bottle of this eventually. The next item was a nail polish. This is another one of the items, kind of like the Ofra highlighter, where I don't want to get rid of it anymore. Like, I love this nail color. I'm not even wearing it today because my top coat decided to go completely wonky on me and I took it off because I needed to film on Friday, so I painted my nails on Thursday and I put a top coat on and it was a couple hours before I went to bed, and then when I woke up I had all those crazy like pillow marks and sheet marks all printed in my nails and it pissed me off, so I took it off and then I just put on nail strips because I was like, I have to film today and my nails look kind of crazy lately because I'm keeping polish on them so much. Anyways, long story short, I was here for the last update. This was a completely full bottle when I started, and I'm here now. I am not positive if I will be able to use this up before the end of the year, but I will be really, really close, hopefully. But it's just like the perfect nude color for me, and I just really like it, and I'm having regrets of putting this one in the challenge. Like, oh well, I will try my best to use it up. Next is a cream or liquid, and I chose my e.l.f. spray because my husband had gotten me the Urban Decay Slick one, and there's no point in me having multiple sprays. That's just how I feel. And I started off way up here. The last update, I only had a smidget left because I'd been neglecting this one because I got the Wet n Wild one. Still have 2 sprays, but this guy is completely gone now and ready for the garbage. And I got a text message. I have to make sure that it is not my husband. It is. Sorry for being so rude. I responded, I will put it on mute and ignore him for the rest of the video. The next item is favorite brand, and I kind of felt torn, but I chose Too Faced as my favorite brand because I really like all their products. And I have the No Makeup palette. Now on this, my original goal was like, I'm going to use this whole palette up. It's going to be amazing. It's not going to be amazing because that's not the way it worked out for me. I have completely used up the conceal shade, right? Yeah. It worked great on my skin. I really liked it, but I don't see paying, $30+ for a whole palette when all I need is that one concealer. The Luminize shade I tried using, it doesn't even look like I have. But I tried using, and it doesn't really work anywhere on my face, honestly. And the Brighten shade is way too bright for me. It's too like, huzzah! I don't do extreme contour and extreme like the big triangle under. I don't do all that. So I just feel like this shade is completely useless for me. It doesn't work to cover up spots on my face because then they're brightened. It doesn't work under my eyes because then it's like way too bright. So I just, and then I tried using the, like, I don't even want to use the powder blush. That's not a pink that I gravitate towards at all. I was like, well, I'll use the cream blush. And again, it's a really, really bright pink on my skin. And I just don't wear that color. And I don't want to force myself to use it when I really don't like those colors. It's not me at all. And then we've got the Bronzing Veil, which is actually a really pretty like highlight type color for me. So my plan is, I've used up the concealer shade, which is the only shade of these creams that work for me. The blush is, I have a pink, and this one, I don't like it. I'm going to depot this Bronzing Veil, and then this palette's just going to be done. I may give it to my daughter because she would probably use the pinky blushes, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know, but I am going to try and depot that, and this is basically done for me. That's all I can use. The only reason I'm not going to try and finish the Bronzing Veil is because I have the Ofra highlighter. There's no way I'm going to go through both of those. There's no way I'm going to hit pan on both of those in a year. So moving on to the next product. It was a face product, and I chose the St. Lucia Duo. This is by e.l.f. and it has a blush and a bronzer, and I've hit pan finally on the blush, and there's a lot of pan showing now. I let my son do my makeup, and that ended up turning out really intense. But we have pan on this, and my pan has gotten a lot bigger on this. I would love to insert a picture for you, but I can't. So if you want to follow like how big the pans are getting, I'm going to start posting them more regularly to Instagram, so you can kind of see the projects, like the actual like before after type pictures, the update pictures. So follow me there, Andy May 13, if you want to see the actual pictures of the progress, because I have no way of doing it on my computer at the moment. But I've hit pan. I will finish these two products up by the end of the year. That's my goal for that. And I have like 2 more of these little compacts and way too many bronzers and blushes. So moving on, I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo. It was for the drugstore little paper that I pulled out. And I have hit pan on this, like jar. You see it right there? Like you can see the light going through the bottom here. It's a decent size. It's like the size of a pinky nail, I guess, down in the bottom. This product is so dried out, though. It's ridiculous. I posted about it on Instagram, and I had someone comment saying to just, like, stir it up, and that usually fixes it. And I also did give in and order Duraline by Inglot, and that's supposed to help. So I do plan on mixing it so it won't look like this for the next update. I'm going to mix it and kind of push it to one side, I guess, because I was just digging straight to the center. But that's where I am now. I was kind of meh about the product because I'm at that point where I'm just over it and it's dry and it's hard to work with, so I haven't been using it lately. And I think mixing it up or the Duraline will probably help me go ahead and push through using the rest of this product. And I will have it finished, and this is my only Maybelline Color Tattoo. I have gotten rid of all of the other ones, so that'll be nice to have out of the collection. And last but not least, for the item Unfinished Pan, it was a product that was in a previous pan that you didn't finish. Is my little sample of Hoola. This poor guy went through so much hell. I hit pan on it and I dropped it and it crushed a little, and I kept using it and I was like, it's good, we're good. And then I dropped it again and it was just like these little pieces, and I was like, no, it's good. And I just kept using it, and it's completely gone now, which is really nice. This thing lasted forever. I've used this for so long, so it's really nice to have it gone. And I think that's why I was able to start making more progress in the e.l.f. duo, because I was focused on Hoola first. Like, I'm getting rid of the Hoola. So there's my update for May 2nd on my Project 10 Pan Roulette. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. It'll probably be another month or so. Like, I'm going to wait till there's like visible progress to show you before I update you guys. So at least a month before you guys see me again about this project pan. Hope you guys enjoyed it though. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.